Hey guys, welcome back. This is Beau. We're going to be talking today about Dungeons. New game coming out. So, again, if you introduce yourself and let us know what you're doing with the game.
Yeah, my name is Benjamin. I'm head of studio with Realmforge. And yeah, after developing Dungeons 1 and Dungeons 2, we have developed Dungeons 3 here. Well, basically, what this is about is in the dungeon games, since Dungeons 2, you have not only a dungeon management game here in the underground, but you also have a kind of scaled down RTS game in the Overworld. So you really can bring the fight back to those heroes and destroy their cities, their lands, evilify everything, basically.
Okay, so if this isn't... So wait, this is like a little element of... Oh shit, I played this game a long time ago. It's right, Dungeons Keep. Dude, this game was great.
Yeah.
Like Dungeons 2 kicked ass. So this is now... So you're going to have to give us, again, this for you guys who don't know, the Dungeon series is pretty sweet. So again, you control the evil hordes.
Yes.
And then you are basically trying to keep all the good people from coming in to raid your dungeon.
Yeah, and it's not only that. I mean, since Dungeons 2, it's only you don't only have to be invaded by those good heroes and just kill them before they reach your dungeon heart. You can go after them. You can go to the overworld and destroy their city.
Now you can go to the overworld?
You can, yeah. And actually, there is a pretty nice feature. I mean, you see here, like we modeled a whole overworld for all the maps in the game.
So good.
Yeah, we have 20 maps in the game, and they all look very lush, very nice, good looking, and
I like the Naruto mountain. That's great.
Yeah, we call it Mount Snotmore. We will evilify that afterwards. We
Are the maps
conquer
a fixed size, or do they scale?
They are fixed size in the single-player campaign. So in our 20 maps of the mission, of the campaign mode, they are all fixed size. They are of different size actually, but fixed and all hand modeled. But we have a random generated skirmish mode, where the maps really are then generated from manually modeled templates, and so they differ in size.
Oh, that's so good. So you could basically take the fight to these people, and you've got the goblins that go in. You gather your resources.
Right.
So good.
Gold in the underground. You build your rooms. Like all the gameplay in the dungeon is really tile based. You mark the tiles to be digged off. Your workers will arrive. You can give them a hearty slap here in order for them to work faster. And well, it's basically all interacting in a very indirect way, like you're used to in a dungeon management game. So you can't really tell them go there, but you can, all of them you can pick up, you can drop them wherever you like. So for example, if I want them to dig here, I can drop them there, and they will do that. Okay. But it's a completely different game in the outside world, where there's the RTS.
Yeah, because I mean, this was a great one. So, are you able to rename the little, like the goblins and all those things? Because right now I'm thinking, if I'm streaming this, and I got somebody in there, I'd like to be able to call them and be like, all right, man, fuck you, you're in the game now. I'll slap your ass around and make you dig in the dungeon. That would be kind of fun.
Right, we have to make it bottable there, but that shouldn't be a great problem, actually.
It's really fun because think about it this way, right? You could name them after people. You actually have investments. So once the freaking heroes come in and start murdering people, you're like, no, you killed my cousin. You killed him. You sack of shit. I'm gonna come after you. Because isn't it the same thing? You can grab the heroes and you stuff them in a dungeon and basically torture them to get...
Yes, you can.
All right, good. Not to say this is what I'm into. Yeah. Right? We're not into this, right? It's just in the game. There's a feature for that in Dungeons 2. Hopefully it's still here.
So might as well do it.
Yeah, it's all for the evil cause.
Yeah, so, holy shit, if you're going to go evil, you might as well just go evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so basically what I did is just I painted a treasury here, which is done tile by tile, as digging out stuff is as well. So you can paint rooms. After you painted them, you pay for them tile by tile. Each tile costs gold. Then your little snots arrive and build a room for you. And what we have here is we don't only have gold veins like this one, which are digged out and then drop some amount of gold, but we also have rich gold veins, which will be like mined over time. Like
excellent. So of course we're looking at some footage here that maybe we can roll in with what Blake's got, but you know, there's going to be an element of this where we can actually like. At some point when it releases, right, I'll be able to kind of show you guys some more as to the different features and whatnot. But for right now, as an overview of the game, it's pretty sweet. I'm already very, very impressed. When are you guys looking to release the game?
We are going to release in September, actually, this year, for PC platforms and Xbox One and PS4.
Excellent. Nice.
Yep.
And is there going to be any kind of beta before then, or is there any way to?
We're actually not sure yet. But,
You're not?
No, we don't know.
Ben, come on, man. Gotta get the hype.
Maybe we'll do some beta.
There you go. There it is, guy. Come on now.
You're committed now.
Yeah, see, on film, in for some beta action of Dungeons 3.
Let's look at some overworld action, because I mean, basically, it's all about we have built all the rooms that we can at that moment in the stage, at that moment in the game here. I mean, we've built a hideout here for our horde creatures to relax. We built a guru farm here for them to eat. I mean, let's get somebody down there to eat.
Gotta be able to rename these guys, because it'd be so good. I would love the crap out of that.
So
Oh, you grab them and then you stick them somewhere.
You can toss them anywhere you like. And if you toss them in the guru farm and if they have any kind of hunger at all at the moment, then they will eat. I mean, you can dismiss them as well, which is pretty handy. Just drop them on the gate and pull the lever. Oh, go. No. So he's gone. Yeah, and the cool thing is, well, after we've built everything that we can at that moment, we have to acquire evilness, because what we can do with the evilness is unlock everything in the tech tree. And now we have unlocked all the starting rooms, treasury, workshop, guru farm.
Yeah.
So we want to unlock some new stuff. And actually, in the final game and in skirmish mode, in later maps, we will have a much huger tech tree. We will have about 40 techs here, all representing some new room, some new creature, some new trap, spell, whatever you like.
Cool.
And this is the third mission in the game, so it's only a small part of the tree.
All right.
So in order to unlock anything in the tech tree, you need evilness, and you get that really from the overworld. So let's gather some creatures here and toss them on the exit. This is basically the same exit that the heroes will use to come into your dungeon and wreak havoc. But I can use it to go to the outside, and the game changes then. It's kind of, as I said, a RTS style game.
Okay.
Your units.
Nice.
And yeah, well, as I said, it's very lush there. I mean, you have to go outside and to conquer all of it, basically. Yeah. Cool. And the game really visually indicates how far you've gone on the map, how much you've completed, basically, for each map by visually evilifying all the territory. So here's a small amount of territory already near to the entrance. That's evil, but the rest is much too green for my taste.
All right, well, we go wreck those people up there.
Yes,
right? That looks stupid. We're going to go and...
They're not evil enough.
Yeah, that lady's getting ruined now. So now I feel pretty all right with this.
Yeah, so you see a number of heroes that we have in the game. They're very cliche. We have the priestess and the mage and the artillery dwarf, the sentinel dwarf, a couple of more, and yeah.
Uh-oh, it's not looking very good for our guys, though.
No. They're not strong enough. But what we really want to get at is this thing here. That is what we call a hub. It is a place of concentrated goodness in the overworld. In this case, it is a hero monument.
Okay.
And
it's not Naruto Mountain.
Yeah, it's Mount Snotmo actually.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. As soon as you conquer that, you'll be able to generate evilness. This conquered monument here will generate evilness for you over time. Yeah, I have to go for the cannon. It does a lot of area damage. That's not too good.
I hate it when they put cannons up.
Come on, Thalya.
Rushmore.
Go away.
See, Mount Rushmore with cannons. That would be
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, fighting over those hubs should be quite hard in the final game.
Sticking his nose. That's pretty evil.
Yeah.
Someone else's nose.
Someone else's nose. Yeah. That's really evil.
You got to go for Gold Mountain there. See.
Gold Mountain.
Yeah, see what I did there. All right, nice. That's perfect.
That was very good.
So, all right, so we can expect this. So you get the management thing inside the dungeon, then you got an RTS kind of thing over the overworld. As soon as you take over the overworld, then you're pretty much good with the scenario, or?
Well, in skirmish mode, it's pretty much like that. You try to capture all the evil hubs. You try to capture all the threat spawner, like this building here that's spawning new hero groups coming to your dungeon. They will also retake your evil hubs again, so you won't get any evilness from that unless you go out and retake it again. Well, yes, in skirmish mode, it's basically if you have evil-fied the whole outside world, you have won. But in the campaign maps, we try to have something unique in all of the maps. So basically that's the core mechanism, of course, how it works, destroying threat spawners, evil hubs. I mean, we've gathered a lot of evilness here. We can unlock the Naga, for example.
I want the Nagas, yeah, and the Flourish to Gurg, whatever that was.
And we are attacked here, by the way.
What?
So
we're getting attacked in our general room?
Let's get a Naga here, and let's get our troops back.
Is there a way for me to play the good people?
No,
it's
dungeons,
everywhere?
dude.
No.
But don't they have dungeons?
But what you can do is, after defeating the good guys, you can actually then torture them and try to
it's just as good.
Convert them to your cause.
I'm very happy.
Beau likes torturing.
Yeah.
Well, it's an option. I'm not going to say I favor it, but it's certainly an option, okay? So, to wrap this thing up, so we've got Dungeons 3, we're rocking out. It's a lot like Dungeons 2, except now we've got an Overworld and a lot more kind of variety and awesomeness.
Right.
So, I like it.
Let's defend the dungeon heart here. As soon as you lose the dungeon heart, you've lost. So, actually, when the heroes come into your dungeon, they get different quests. I mean, they also get the quest to free heroes imprisoned in your prison, so they fight against you. No. But in the end, they will always try to destroy the dungeon heart.
Yeah.
Well,
I like it. It sounds like a solid winner in my books. I like it, and I know that people are going to dig it. But you got to let me change the names on my people.
You can get that. That's
new feature. I'll give you that one to you for free. All right.
Okay.
But I guarantee you this: if you play that, you do that. People that do streaming on this game, it would be easy. Then you're just like, stream potential will be huge. Because then it's like, oh, dude, thanks for donating. Guess what? You now get to name you get in the game. I'm gonna stick your ass in the dungeon and make you dig for me. Thanks for the donate. So that'd be a lot of fun. But great. So Dungeons 3, looking sometime September-ish.
Yes.
And then just keep your eyes peeled on the channel, guys, because I love the shit out of these games. So we're gonna have it. So Blake, what do you think?
I think it's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's very good stream worthy.
On a scale from 1 to Blake, what would you give it?
2 Blakes.
2 Blakes. 2 Blakes. All right. I'll give it 1.5 Blakes. Because I have no idea what the scale of 1 to Blake is. Still 150%, sir.
Good, whatever it is.
Whatever it was a hell of a lot more than 1 Blake.
I mean, I do pretty good.
Yeah, you did all right. See, Ben over here is like basically like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? He regrets the whole thing. Yeah, sorry, Mario. Yeah, sorry, bro. There you go. There he is. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Talk to you soon. See ya.